Welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. I am on a massive adrenaline high, as if you can't tell, because last time... yeah. Our next destination is the castle, but before that... I'm gonna break the party order a little bit. In fact, I already did with Futaba, so I don't even need to worry here, because I want to talk about Haru. Haru is going to be very useful for the next mini-boss. Where do I even begin with Haru? Firstly, she specializes in Psy and gun attacks, like she did in the original. But is it just me, or did her agility get better since then? She certainly shows in her basic combos. They are slow, and she doesn't have many of them, only going up to 3 hits. They cover a wide area, but it's her specials where they get more interesting. If you hold down the special button, she'll do a continuous attack. The second and third specials are the most notable. The third lets you control her as she does a massive axe spin attack, and the second creates a side tornado that absolutely shreds the shield gauges of anything weak to it. And it's also great for crowd control. Speaking of which, her grenade launcher hits in a massive area, and her neutral special has her go full-on fortress mode and have Milady unload with that thing. Once you unlock her master arts, this doesn't consume ammunition. And I haven't even mentioned her skill set yet. She's the only party member to learn HP-based gun skills, and her Psy attacks deal technical damage against any mental ailments, except forget because base Persona 5 logic. And unlike the base game, Haru learns more skills to take advantage of technicals. Firstly, technical adepts so they do even more damage, and secondly, hysterical slap giving her access to inflicting rage. Not only is rage a mental ailment, but it also lowers the enemy's defense, making them take insane damage from her Psy skills and her second special. And bear in mind, this stacks with Psy weak enemies. She does get Evil Touch and Evil Smile, but I prefer to keep Hysterical Slap on her all game. Even if its rage chance isn't super reliable, even one activation leads to massive follow-ups. At higher levels, she even gets Ailment Boost. She also gets some support skills like Umrita Shower and Heat Riser. As well as Gun Boost and Amp, interestingly, she does not learn Psy Amp in Strikers. With all that technical damage though, does she really need it? Her only weakness is you'll need to be careful when using her extended specials, because she is vulnerable and can be hit out of them. But otherwise, Haru may be my favourite character to play as in Strikers. Okay, Morgana is way too overleveled. I think I want Ryuji back. And I am going to keep Sophia. She's also good for the next mini-boss. Beaten, no one can quit. Yeah, you will be singing along with this song if you're playing this game, by the way. Yeah, this is probably my... Life Will Change is good too, but this is probably my second favorite Lin song. Oh, I Believe is good too. I mean, there's a lot of them, but like... Still think, like, this Daredevil is amazing. Like, it's either this or Truth or Dare that are my favorite Lin songs. They both have Dare in the name, actually. So, hopefully... The Giga Daka guns are now gone. Yes, we can ask them if they have a KO wish, which was a line from Mario and Luigi, I think. Oh hey, I have a showtime! Probably should have got that earlier, but oh well. Oh hey, Luigi already leveled up. But... right, I believe the mini-boss is next.
The searchlights in the area ahead are still active. Those will be a breeze for Joker. He can slip right past them.
These ones, fortunately, are not in our path. If you run into them, they'll just raise the security level a little bit, which is a problem for certain side quests, but not here. Yeah, there are side quests that require you to get to certain points in the dungeon without raising the security level at all, and yeah, that gets a bit of a thing. Now if I'm remembering right, I think this is what I think it is. That's a bit redundant, but where is it? No, it's not. Why aren't I using the free version of the gun? Also, I should be using follow-up.
Wait, it's over? Let's move on.
Okay, just platform over those searchlights. Is there a chest there? Can always come back for those later. Okay, I believe... Yeah, that's the mini-boss.
So, you're the ones to fight in this game. You will go no further. Once you are dead, Her Majesty will be at ease.
This one's tough. Careful, guys.
Sophie, you're way too innocent to be seeing this. So this is what I not... Yes, it's still called Twilight Prostitute. I almost forgot that. But this is what I not so affectionately refer to as Big Suck. So, Big Suck is weak to Wind, Bless, and Gun, and that's why I brought Haru. But first, let's just Showtime you in the face. With your fellow big compatriot. Okay, what do I got? I've got... Well, you're weak to guns, and I do have this, so yeah, that's going to be a thing that happens. Okay, when I break that shield... Yes, I was hoping that Haru would get the switch there, because now Haru can snap you. Oh, actually, I might be able to do, like, a chain here. So if I... Not quite, okay. Well, at least I can fire this. Okay, there we go. Ryuji was the one who offered the switch. I was kind of hoping that it would be, Basically, you can get, like, a good switch chain going here sometimes, and, I can probably shotgun you. I should think about doing that. Where'd you go? Did you just teleport? Where'd the Big Suck go? There's a Big Suck. Hi, Big Suck, please. That's... Wow, I shot it right as it was flying at me. Sometimes you can get some good pause frames like that, but okay. I'm gonna go back to Haru, and then we unleash this. I like to call this fortress... Okay, good, Koha. Yeah. Take Koha. Brainwash. Okay, well, yeah. Psychokinesis will trigger a technical hit. Party members inflicted with Brainwash will attack their teammates, and this is generally bad because, it means that, this thing focuses on Psy. Probably shouldn't blow all my SP too soon. Oh, great. Joker is brainwashed. Joker is brainwashed. Okay, all that attack gets. Oh, yeah, it does kind of try to pull you in with that. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, yeah, my triangle attack uses ammo. Let's just say that later on, once you unlock Master Arts, Haru stops consuming ammo with that attack. So that's definitely a thing. Here we go, Haru finisher! I don't know if that's actually dabbing, but maybe it is. Okay, Futaba gets moral support. Or morale support. Morale boost is a bad power in Advance Wars 1, but Samurai Spirit is ridiculously better. Speaking of which, Yusuke will get his chance another day, don't worry. Yeah, I don't think I really need Sophie for the time being, so I can swap her out in favor of... Yeah, let's put Yusuke back in. Might as well control Haru for a little longer. Yeah, the sheer number of party members that you get in this game, it does mean it's quite easy to swap out people who are, who've taken a lot of damage.
We can get inside from here. Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready? Alright, let's go!
You know what I'm not ready for, though? For some reason...
Alright, we're in!
Daredevil stops playing when you're inside the castle.
I'm picking up that treasure-like smell right above us in the throne room.
Yes, also, we have bondage horses for some reason.
It's locked. Try finding a mechanism somewhere here.
And this is return of a certain mechanic from the original game. I believe it only shows up like here. So if we follow the direction of the feet here, they start at this one. Wow, this really is like the illusory 106 building or whatever it is called in Tokyo Mirage Sessions, because that also had like headless model statues. Now we press this one. And finally, this should be it. There we go. I do kind of wish that was used more, but it's not really in Striker's style.
Hey, that did it. Good sleuthing, Joker. Let's get on up.
I feel like teammates will hint you towards the third eye thing if you don't figure it out fast enough. Memorial Hall? What's it a memorial of? Alice's dignity? Alice's career after we're done canceling her? Probably. Okay, now, is this gonna be... I think it actually might be. So, before the elevator, I'm actually gonna go ahead and change the settings.
Boop.
So that only the royal music is playing.
Intruders! Get them! How dare you filth defy her majesty!
Okay, it's just two arm drusses.
Around it.
I thought for a second one of them would be like a McCoy, but no. You know what? Let's swap over to Ryuji. Okay, there we go. We have another follow-up option. This one can happen after his charge, so 1, 2 charge, and 3 charges, and now follow-up. Yeah. So this is probably the more useful follow-ups in my mind, because this is just a very good attack. Oh, great. Regular sucks are appearing. So I can shotgun them, though, at least. I still like that Let's Go Captain voice click. Is that? No, it's not quite dead yet. Haru, get your persona out of my camera.
Oh yeah, new move!
Okay, so we have Headbutt, which has a chance of Forget. Now, Forget...
Oh, right. Now take the elevator.
Forget is actually something interesting about Strikers. So Strikers kind of follows a weird combination of vanilla and royal mechanics. By vanilla, though... And just to interrupt slightly, this is why I wanted to put on the royal music, because I personally think Takeover really fits for this elevator fight scene. I just wanted to have Takeover playing here. But yeah, so what I mean by vanilla mechanics is that Forget does not trigger technical from side, because that's how it worked in the original game. In Royal it did, but for some reason Forget doesn't count as a mental ailment in vanilla. Also, this elevator is a great place to show what Haru's really capable of. Yeah, big clumped up crowds like this mean that her, like, whole attacks can do quite a lot. 1, 2, nope. Stop interrupting me, please, because I want to do this! Yeah, that is pretty fun. And also, I can do this too. Get used to hearing Haru saying, I'll give it my all. No, I don't want to switch in Yusuke. I do want to heal up Haru a bit, though. Devil Fruit, speaking of One Piece. I don't know if that's an intentional reference or not. Oh, hello there, shocked succubus. Yeah, this right here is probably my favorite of Haru's attacks, just because it's just so... just pulling everything into a giant vortex. But I do like the giant axe spin, or the axe ballet, I guess. But yeah, she can get knocked out of her attacks pretty easily if you're not careful. You just gotta be a little, well, careful about how you use them. And I am shocked. Let's snap, and we only have 5 more seconds. Let's go Psy Vortex. And it's over. I like the elevator fight, personally.
I can do much with this, I'm sure.
Okay, I'll explain more about how Yusuke works later, but, oh yes! Oh yes! Yeah, when I said Haru's one of my favorite characters to use in Strikers, you're probably noticing why.
That was a pretty rough ride. Everyone holding up? They really aren't messing around with us anymore.
You've gone quite a ways up already. How much further to the top?
There should be a stairwell on the other side of that door.
But the fact that there are party poppers in here implies we might be facing something weak to win soon. And if I remember right, I think an Archangel is about to show up. So, how about no Yusuke? Definitely no Sophia. Okay, it's weak to electricity, so we definitely want Ryuji in this. Okay, I've got auto recover going.
Invasive filth. You'll never reach the royal hall. The cost of defying Her Majesty is your heads.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's the closest thing to a Queen of Hearts reference we'll get here. Yeah, it's an Archangel, thought so.
Incoming. The exploring can wait until we know it's safe.
I've always kind of liked how Archangel looked in HD. Okay, hang on. Joker does have Rakunda, I think. I switch right in the middle of a Psy attack. Oh god, technical. Definitely always good to go for a light attack if you can, but right. Yes, you have Rakunda.
I'll use this.
And Vajra Blast. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Vajra Blast is significantly painful. Okay.
I got this.
That was... Oh, hey. Okay. I guess I can demonstrate this, though. This is not going to be electricity, even though it looks like it. The damage from these, I believe, is calculated very similarly to an all-out attack. Still, that looks cool, though. And I guess that's what matters. It does take a little while to get the Zio going, and we'll swap Haru in, and we'll swap back to Ryuji, who will just use that on pixies like a derp. Do you want to use the crack with Morgana? I think I will. Okay, the Succubi are at least weak to that. That's probably the reason why the crackers are there. But we're mostly concerned with the Heavenly Punisher. Vajra Blast. Okay. Do I have any more? Okay, I have some. I think Metaverse Medic does apply to SP as well as HP, so yeah, Metaverse Medic in general, really, really good skill. Aha, you're a technical medical. Yeah, ailments work on a lot of things in Strikers, which is why technical is, you know, very, very, very good. Well, speaking of technical, still technical, so that means I can, yep, spam you down. No holding back. I think it's a little late for that. I mean, that's literally just stop, he's already dead.
It's over.
Hell yeah! Let's keep on rolling.
Okay, we're not supposed to know that yet.
Ah, what? Now this door won't open.
But this door leads to the stairwell. Maybe we should check outside. Could be worthwhile.
Yeah, maybe I jumped the gun, literally jumping, and showed this off before I actually needed to.
Oh, how about this way? Let's see where they take us. That treasure-like smell isn't far now. Let's get to the roof.
So at this point, we are super close. Oh, that just says Shibuya, I think. I was like, wondering what that was saying, and then I was like, oh yeah, right, it's just Shibuya.
This is where the smell's coming from. Be ready for anything, guys.
Actually, no, because we are officially done with combat for this dungeon visit.
Is this some kind of birdcage?
What is this doing here?
And where's Alice?
She doesn't seem to be here. Hey, look! Is that a treasure? No. I can tell now this is something completely different from a treasure.
If it were treasure, Morgana would be in full catnip mode right now.
Everyone, hide! Shadows ahead. What are they doing here?
Have you brought all the desires?
Yes, sir. This is all of them so far.
It's a kind of pathetic looking pile, but looks like there's a lot of gems in there, so that is a lot of people still.
Desires.
More are coming soon. Capture every last one of them, seize their desires, and bring them here.
Understood, sir.
Hey, those are
desires.
yeah, they're the same as what we saw the other day.
they go? What was all that?
They said they were bringing desires here, right?
So those jewels are the desires? They looked like they got sucked up into that light.
There's no question. That treasure-like shimmering up there, that's the desire.
That is?
A big clump of super desires.
We did hear Alice was collecting them.
But that was a pile of gems. How come they turned into that shimmery thing?
This is just speculation, but maybe that up there's the original form of a desire? After all, people's desires don't naturally have a single concrete form, because we all find our own desires precious. That could be why they look like gems here. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously felt them being taken, so the desires took form then.
But what turned them back into light? Their desires are still stolen.
Maybe Alice is considered their owner now that they're in her birdcage here. Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's why they turned back into their base form.
Well, I guess it's our job to change that belief.
It does seem to follow logically.
At any rate, if we reclaim the desires and release them from this cage, the people may well return to normal.
Yeah, that's definitely worth a try.
One moment. How does one steal light?
Yeah, about that. I'm just reminded of One Piece again, because there's a character named Rob Lucci, and then a fan asked, did you name him that because it means, like, stealing light? And then Oda was like, I didn't, but that's what his name means now. Good suggestion. But, yeah.
Yep. With a calling card. A calling card? What is that? It's how we make that shimmery light take material form. If we make the owner aware that someone is after their treasure, it takes form. Desires should work the same way. To do it, we send a calling card to our target that says we're going to steal whatever is most precious to them. I got it. I think.
Are we sure it'll work, though? This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Nothing is obtained without action. We must at least try first.
For now, let's focus on securing our infiltration route.
Hell yeah! I'm getting there first!
Are you okay?
Well, I suppose somebody had to figure out that was there.
What was that?
I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail cell door. Is there another barrier?
Am I hearing something?
Sophie, wait!
You just go away.
What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that?
She's like such a waste of space, you know?
Totally. She's such a loser. It hurts to look at her.
No. I just...
The hell was that?
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch.
Sophie, are you alright?
No problem here. However, I did figure something out. That memory we heard is the key to the barrier.
How's that?
This cage is currently locked. You're right. What's that doing there?
Where's Sora when you need him?
It will require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. It will be some sort of secret room. But we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
So, kind of like what happened with Madarame in the base game.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated. Its entrance exists only in the real world.
How'd you know all that? One of your programs or something?
I do not know. I merely sense it. Maybe the lock on this cage is somehow linked to a lock in Alice's heart.
And now we've become Ace Attorney.
Mona-chan? If Sophie's right, what we heard just now is a memory of the monarch. That means it's extremely important to her. I have a feeling that memory is acting as the lock on her heart, keeping us from getting past that door.
So the lock's an important memory.
It's only natural that the key to this place would be hidden somewhere that no one would find.
That logic is indeed sound, but How is it possible?
This is all just speculation so far. I've never seen anything like this either.
This could be another difference between the palaces and this jail.
Or if the unused content from Royal was actually included, there wouldn't be a difference. I feel like this is them actually realizing that plan of Palace Ruler flashbacks.
We can't reach the secret room in this world, you said?
Correct. We must find the location in reality instead.
And that would be...
I was not able to detect it. But it should be related to those voices somehow, right?
I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like someone was getting bullied?
Looking at guys like that. Maybe school age?
That could be.
Brilliant deduction, Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff, is all.
So yeah, this is like sad if you know Arn's like background, and it is interesting that so in case you couldn't tell by this point, this first arc is heavily focused on Arn, and I think that was deliberate because a lot of people complained that Arn in the original game kind of fell out of relevance after the Kamoshida arc. So Strikers is giving her time in the spotlight again, and it's in a different way to the Kamoshida arc.
Panther.
If she's right, does that mean the key we need is somewhere in Alice's old school?
That would be logical. Alright, let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
And so it's time to dox Alice and find out where she used to go to school. That's not creepy at all.
What the what? How are there no results?
Really? But isn't stuff like where celebs went to high school easy to find online?
Usually, yeah. But this time, no hits, even on the underground sites. All I'm seeing is fake info from deluded fans. Even if she changed her name, there'd still be traces of that somewhere. Usually.
Shit, even you can't find Futaba?
This reeks of a serious scrub job. Someone, probably her, intentionally hid her past.
This is quite the setback. If we don't discover Alice's alma mater, we'll never find a way into that secret room.
I like the fact that he's using the term alma mater.
But isn't it, like, impossible to just erase stuff from the internet on your own?
Yeah, there's usually some kind of trace of that stuff.
How else could we approach this? What if Mako-chan's sister looks into it for us?
Oh yes, get the defense attorney to invade the privacy of a celebrity. That'll go well.
She's a prosecutor turned lawyer. Maybe she'll have access to useful intel we couldn't gather ourselves. Oh, that could work. Think it's doable, Makoto?
I don't have a problem doing it, but how exactly would I go about asking?
Yeah, it would be hard to ask without revealing that, you know, crazy metaverse stuff is going down again.
Personal information and histories are legally protected, so I doubt she'd readily agree to hand that over to us.
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school is not gonna fly.
I hear you there. I really don't want to wind up on the other side of a table with her getting all, "Answer me!"
I like to think Joker has fun telling those stories to the rest of the party.
Ah, okay. Alice Hiragi's school.
And Zenkichi jump scare.
It's the guy from...
And his hearing must be really good.
The shady detective.
I'm pub-sec, not just some cop Wait, I'm not shady. Am I?
Yes, quite.
These kids are something else. Would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
You help us?
You want to know where Alice Hiragi went to school, right?
I have to.
Now there's an accurate description of PubSec if I ever heard one. For some reason, there's almost no personal info available on Alice Hiragi, especially prior to her debut. That is just a big old blank. So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I've swooped in to lend a hand. Intel on Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it? Want some help?
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Yep, just a little more time and I'll get it myself.
Great, happy to help. But, wait, come on now. This is a real deal connection here. Just be grateful and take the intel.
We're sorry, we just have zero trust in the police.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that. Fine. I've got to earn your trust first. I get it. Alice Hiragi is your senpai.
She attended Kosei High?
Hmm? No. Everyone's senpai but yours.
She went to Shujin?
And don't forget it. Because you owe me one now. Got it?
Well, there he goes.
It's hard to gauge whether he's friend or foe.
More importantly, how did he know where Alice went to school?
Could the police already have their eyes on her as well?
It's possible.
And it would mean that we can trust him. For now, at least.
Well, I guess all we can do now is try it. We can find the secret room if we go to Shujin, right?
That appears to be correct. Everything should go and we'll have access.
Wow, huh? Sure. Yeah.
That's settled. Let's all head to Shujin now. There's no point in dawdling here.
Yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy.
We all wish that we could never go there again. Probably the one thing Joker likes about going home is that he doesn't have to attend Shujin anymore. But yes, the fact that Alice had a terrible school life that she doesn't want anybody to know about, and was bullied horribly, of course it's Shujin! Why wouldn't it be Shujin? I don't, like, we probably didn't even need Zenkichi for it. We could have just guessed and we would have been right. Because, you know, somehow Shujin continues to be the single worst school in all of Japan. Even before we were there. Now, you might want to do a little bit of prep work before heading out to Shujin, because, let's just say we're gonna have a pretty big fight there. Every jail has 2 major bosses at the end, and one of them is kind of the warm-up, but it's still pretty rough. We're about to be facing that one, so look forward to that next time.
Now then,